Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, I am Sarah Pedun. In today's video, I'm going to share with you our garden over time. Our small backyard farm is 3 years old. It has really changed over time. Now we have more birds, we have lots of vegetables, lots of bananas. We have lots going on here. So today I have decided to show you what we've been doing around the garden over time. We had Joseph here. He taught me lots of things about gardening, and some of you must have met him here at the channel. He was a very jolly guy. Unfortunately, being the only boy, he had to go and take care of his father's land. We started the farm with just chicken, and now we have turkeys, pigeons, ducks, and more chicken. We are also able to collect at least 6 eggs a day. That is amazing. Here at the farm, we plant things in ground. We do container gardening and raised bed gardening. The raised beds are my absolute favorite. I enjoy being in this garden. It is very easy and convenient to grow and take care of a raised bed garden.
We now got 90 points. How are you? Micah, that was high. 95. Why is Jeddah out?
The kids used to play in this area, but not anymore because we have another garden bed here, and that is intentional. I enjoy watching our bananas grow from green and ripen on the tree. If there is one thing that we have really enjoyed in our farm, it's the bananas. We have Matooke, we have sweet banana, we have gonja or plantain. We have lots of bananas. I planted this custard apple from seed, and it was the sweetest I've ever tasted. We are always doing something in our small urban farm. So this is me starting a vertical garden, and I've just realized I've never shared this with you guys. I have this garden for ornamental plants. Sometimes it's very beautiful, and sometimes it looks just like this. When our passion fruit started ripening, we would make sure we pick each passion fruit that had fallen. Guys, why are you fighting? Well, that has changed a bit because you find passion fruit everywhere and no one is really bothered. Seems everyone has had enough. This area had lots going on. Ornamental plants, vegetables, weeds. This area was a paradise for the snails and slugs. I had to do something about it. This was a perfect place for the Monstera. It was so happy here, but it also had to go. Clearly, it did not want to leave because it put up a fight. Monsteras are quite expensive here in Uganda. I think I bought this about 50,000 Ugandan shillings when it was just 3 leaves. But you can see how big and lush it turned out, and now I'm propagating it. It has been a mother plant to many plants. I already have about 4 plants propagated from this one. I did not have any other containers to use, so I was using whatever I had for that time. This was so tiny, but I used it anyway. I did this some months ago, and this is how the Monstera looks. I have 3 healthy plants. I lost 2. I was hanging on to this one. I don't know for whatever reason, but it's time to let it go. These are some of the plants that I propagated earlier from the same plant. This is how the area looked before I took out the Monstera. I first put sacks here, and I thought I could use the space even better. So sacks, I had them just on the ground, and I thought about building a raised bed garden using the sacks. This place has concrete, so I could not dig down. I just decided to use what was already there to support the stand. This is how the garden looks now. We have harvested a lot from here: lettuce, different types of mint, beans, and as you can see, I am still arranging. This was my pride and joy, the first plantain that I planted. It taught me patience because this plant took forever to produce bananas and for the banana to mature. Nothing. Oh, it's there. It's broken. What? Nothing. It's a sign that there is cassava. Looks like it can get out. I planted this cassava here for its beauty and for the rabbits to enjoy the leaves. But I was amazed at what we harvested. I always plant corn on the ground. I don't put them in the raised bed garden. But this is sweet corn. The seeds were expensive, so I had to put them in the raised beds to make sure they do well. We have harvested lots of bananas here in our small urban farm. And if anyone out there has some space, even just for one banana, it's worth it.
You know how to play? I know how to play. I don't shoot myself. I don't know how to shoot it.
Vianney and Fiona have just harvested Matooke. Matooke is the type of banana that is eaten when it's still green here in Uganda. When it's ripe, it's used for making the local pancake. Fiona is preparing Matooke the easier way today, or the lazy way. There is a traditional way of preparing Matooke, but this is not the traditional way. Matooke can be prepared in different ways. You can cook it as you would your potatoes. Vianney is drying the peelings for the rabbits. As a farmer, sometimes you want rain almost every day. Another time you don't want rain because you want whatever you planted to mature so you can harvest. But this is something we don't have control over. These beans, the lima beans, have been growing in this area for 2 years. These are the perfect beans to grow if you have some space. I'm planning on taking some of them to my village so we can have beans always growing. It may not be your favorite, but it's something that's always there. When you don't have enough space, you get creative. So in this space, we created another raised bed garden for the containers. This is how the garden looks now. I can't wait for it to be so green and lush. I also started a tire garden. Here I put all the leaves and the cuttings from the fence in this area. We have lots of trees and we sweep lots of leaves, so it was not a problem filling this area. This is how the tire garden is right now. I'm not so happy with it, so I might still change it. We had UG Connect come to visit us at the farm. He is an amazing YouTuber and it's always a pleasure having him. And guess what? We had one banana for him. Whoa! He also paid my sister a visit. We always just call him UG Connect, but his name is Lawrence. He is an amazing human being. I like to sit here and watch the birds, how they feed, how they drink the water, how they interact. I just sit with the birds and do nothing sometimes. Apart from bananas, we have harvested lots of cassava. We've harvested lots of cassava from our small urban farm. You can plant cassava with your flowers and it will act as your ornamental plant, but you'll also eat it at the end of the year. Yes, it is raining bananas. So we had not seen this banana. I actually just discovered it today and it was very ripe. This is Matooke, which is supposed to be eaten green. But as you can see, the ripe ones are falling everywhere. At least we shall make kabalagala, the local pancake, out of it and eat the rest. At one point, we had lots of lettuce in the farm. We would eat salads and also let the birds enjoy some. I share seeds with my sister, so sometimes I would take a walk to her home and share seeds with her. Sometimes harvest a few corn and tell her later, or even her cucumbers. But yeah, it's always nice to visit my sister's garden. And this is my dad's garden. He had pomegranate by the time I went. They had lots of tangerine. I did not find it. They had eaten everything. But I got this one that I also enjoyed. My dad's place has bits of everything, like the beautiful bougainvillea, has carrots, has lots of bananas. Look at this pawpaw. It's very short. The shape is very interesting. At the farm, we have this avocado tree. It gives us delicious avocados and provides us with lovely shade. So this is our outdoor kitchen area and also our living area. I went to visit my dad. I came back with lots of groundnuts or peanuts, and Fiona is preparing it so she can take it for grinding. Tomatoes are ripe. You can see how they look when they are ripe. We are going to try this out.
Oh, yeah.
Fiona has even brought her salt. Too much. That's too much.
No. Oh my goodness, hey, it's going to be
So
yummy.
may come and try.
The YouTubers will tell it's not good to eat raw salt.
Very nice.
You can also have some.
The video them doing what?
Yeah, that's true.
Best.
We have two colors of angel trumpet. We have the pink and the white ones. These flowers attract so many bees. There are always bees buzzing around them. It's actually a lot. We have really enjoyed cassava, and this marks the end of our cassava harvest for a good time because it was the last matured one. The rest are still very small. I had planted some sweet potatoes to use the leaves for feeding the rabbits, but as you can see, we got some sweet potatoes out of it. I'm going to plant the pineapple head after the turkey has enjoyed it.
Looks like it has a cobra's head. I'm scared. See, so I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just joking. Its head is almost like a heart. I've seen a ready one. Two. A ready what? There.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you enjoy this kind of content and you have not yet subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.